Hi, this is Ed with Sapphire Technologies, and welcome to another gameplay video. This time around, we've decided it's time to jump into some Battlefield Hardlines. So a few of us have jumped into some multiplayer, and let's see what we've got. Now, unless you've lived under a rock, the Battlefield series is fairly well known. I still think, in my opinion, 1942 remains the premier game. But they try to do something a little different every time. Now, after the most recent release of Battlefields, they wanted to do something different than the typical military, so they decided to go with a cops and robbers style theme. Though I would imagine a more accurate theme would be drug cartel gone wild versus DEA when you look at the weapon choices. This game does allow control of vehicles, and that, honestly, to me, is a downfall. I hate driving a car with a keyboard. You just can't do it well. No matter how hard you try, you can't do it well. Here we're going to take a chopper, take out the bad guys. Now, despite this being a cops versus robbers type scenario, as you can see, it's still got the very military feel. It's still search and destroy targets. Just when you take out the enemy, bad guy down is kind of the point. This is back to the typical first-person shooter that we see today. They all share a lot in common. The Battlefield series goes for a more, I don't want to say realistic approach, because you can't play this game, as anyone that knows anybody in law enforcement, you can't play this game and call it realism. But it's got more real-world scenarios than some of the others. This is something Battlefield's always done. And they do a pretty good job here. I mean, you've got vehicles that are not unbelievable. You've got chase scenarios and locations that are not unbelievable. We're going to switch here real quick. We're going to play the bad guys for a while. Now, the video you're watching, this is our first attempt at rendering at 60 frames per second in the actual movie, so we'll see how this works out. The video you're watching is being recorded on a 290x 1080p ultra detail levels. And I can tell you now the frame rates are hovering right at, well, above 60 frames per second. Now, this isn't translating real well into this video, I've noticed, and I'm not sure why that is, but we never had a slowdown. We never had the stutter that I occasionally see in the video. The gameplay was just butter smooth the entire time through it. And again, we use a 290x at ultra details, 1080p. And to me, that's the best way to play. 1080p allows you that ultra detail level setting. It allows you great frame rates with a high-end video card. And you don't get the slowdown. Now, competitive first-person shooters aren't going to necessarily run anything that high. They're going to crank down the detail level. The good news is the game still looks really, really good at lower detail levels. So it doesn't matter. You're going to get a great looking game at any detail level, and you can crank down the detail levels and get that frame rate just cranking through the roof. So that'll get those twitching going for the competitive first-person shooter players. I'm not real competitive, as you can see, because I suck at this game. Alright, so my object here is to get the loot out of here. Get the loot out of here. Okay, I'm trying to get to ah, crap, cops! Run, run, get to the point, get to the point. I'm almost away. Ah, crap. Alright, so here we're going to switch back to cop for a while. The gameplay is nice, it's smooth, it looks good. It's a first-person shooter, and I think that kind of says it all in today's games. When you say first-person shooter, there's kind of a generic knee-jerk response to what it is you're going to see. Grenade! And that's what this is. This is the typical first-person shooter. Oh, crap! Hide, hide, hide! Stand here. You threw a grenade at me. Oh, you're going to die, sucker. I'm going to take you down. There you are, there you are, there you are. Ha ha! Alright. It's what you'd expect from a first-person shooter. And it's got that whole theme going. Here, I'm going to rest here and try to recover. It's got the whole cop and robber theme going. But in the end, it's Battlefield. And that's not a bad thing. If you love this kind of gameplay, you're going to love this game. Now, we want you to tell us what you think of these gameplay. I love sneaking up on them because everybody sneaks up on me like they're about, yeah, like they were about to do. Okay. You can almost anticipate it. Shoot. I get too focused. So anyway, what we want you to do is this. Tell us if you like these videos. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you don't. Post something in the comments. Let us know what you would like to see us do. Are there things you'd like us to talk about more during the videos? Are there gameplay that you'd like to see that we haven't done? Tell us what it is you'd like to see in our gameplay videos so we can do more. Also, as always, subscribe to the Sapphire channel here on YouTube so that you can check out the latest and greatest videos. We've got them ready to post. And if there are videos other than gameplay videos you want to see, make sure you let us know, because we're doing this for you guys so that you guys can see this cool stuff in action. All in all, this isn't a bad game. This is a fun game if you're looking for that first-person shooter style play. This is a hard game for me to... Ow! Ow! That hurt. This is a hard game for me to judge. I'm not a big first-person shooter fan. I'm a bigger RPG fan. But I gotta tell you that there are moments when jumping into an FPS, just ignoring the depth and being not worried about the depth of the storyline and just point my gun at something and shoot is something that's really, really nice to occasionally break out and do. And this game gives you that opportunity. Now again, what we're showing you here is the high end, okay? We're running ultra detail level 1080p on a 290X from Sapphire, obviously. And the game looks great, it plays smooth, everything's wonderful about it. Now more competitive players are going to be able to actually use a lesser card, tone down the detail level, and just crank the frame rates through the roof. The game engine is actually pretty smooth. By the way, before you ask, no, this is not Mantle. This is being run in DX. So we wanted to give a good general overview without a lot of specifics. So anyway, I'm Ed with Sapphire Technologies. You're watching our gameplay of Battlefield Hardlines. Be sure to join us by subscribing to the YouTube channel. Like this video if you like. Dislike if you don't. Give us comments. Tell us more about it. The gameplay video you're watching is done on a 290X from Sapphire, Ultra Details 1080p Battlefield Hardlines. I'm Ed with Sapphire. This has been another gameplay video. So now go and game on.